Okay, so this is an escape room type puzzle. It's on Masa's games. It's called Vending Machine Room. They've got quite a lot of these escape room things. I'll put a link in the description at some point. But I'm going to demonstrate how to get through this, and also try and explain sort of roughly how some of these puzzles work. I do find some of the later games they've made are a little bit better to operate there. It's a bit more obvious what you can interact with, but these ones are just as these ones are a little bit more finding things just by clicking randomly. But yeah, so as you can see, there is an automatic door. That's not powered on. We've got a switch that you can't reach at the moment. Got a keypad. If we go around here, there is a mat here, and there is also a little object in there we can't get to yet. If we look at these chairs and tables, we can see there's something hanging around on this there. On this seat here, we've got a CD. Nothing else there at the moment. If we look over here, there's a couple of bins. We can look inside the blue bin. There's nothing there. We can't get into the red bin as yet. And you'll also find there's another lock down the hole, down there. We have a drinks machine. Nothing at the moment you can do. No coins in there, no change. Looking around a bit further, actually looking underneath the machine first, you can find a 500 yen coin. Now if we come around here, there is a TV and it's turned off. You can't do anything with that yet. There is a cactus. You can pick that up and get a key. There is a CD player here, and obviously there's a CD inside. If you look under the CD player, there is also pliers. Back out from there for the moment. If we keep going back around, there is a locked door and also a cabinet here. There is a remote. There is no batteries in it though, so we've got to find some batteries. And we can also use this key to open this door and then get ourselves a broom. And that should be that's pretty much everything in the room you can see right from the start. So now that we've got everything else around, we can use this coin to buy a drink. Then we can go around to the capsule machine. Oh, sorry, before we even do that, we've got to collect our change. Now we'll go to the capsule machine, buy a few capsules. Here's that one. Strip of letters, numbers rather. We've got a battery, that will be helpful. And we also get a key. Now, the coins, we haven't got enough money to buy anything else, so leave that. So now that we have a battery, we can use that in the remote. And this remote is obviously for the TV here. And you can see there's a grid of numbers there. We'll come back to that in just a moment. What we also need to do is go back to this mat on the ground where there's this hole. We can use the water to then pour into the hole and make the bottle float out. We get another bottle. Now, if we look at this bottle and we use the pliers to pull the cork out, then there is some sandpaper. And we'll get to that in a moment. Now, once we've done that, we have this other key. Now, we use this to open this bin. Now, I can't open it yet, so we're going to use the key again and do that, and into the other lock, and then we'll get this can. Now, as you can see on the TV screen, There is a bunch of numbers now that are red and blue, and you'd also see there's some red and blue numbers on this as well. So what we can use these for is coordinates. So as you say, our first pair of red and blue numbers is 1 and 3. So if we go to 1 and 3, our first number would be a 3. Our second combination is the red 2 and the blue 4. So red 2, blue 4 becomes the 8. Then we've got red 1, blue 1, and that comes back with 9. And for our last one, the red 4 and the blue 3. So red 4, blue 3, that comes down to a 0. So we've got our code. Now, if we come back around to the door, we have a keypad here that takes 4 numbers. So we use our code 3980 and oops, wrong one. 3890 if I type it in right, and this unlocks the door. Now, unfortunately, we can't open it yet because the sensor isn't powered. And what we can do is use the broom to hit the switch. Now, the switch isn't turned on. So what we'll have to do there is have another look in behind the panel here. And there's a cable missing. Now, what we're going to do with the can is we're going to use the sandpaper on it. This will bring the metal part of it out. And now that we've got the metal part showing, we're going to pop that in there. And that will let the current flow through. So now we can press this button, just we can turn the switch on. And then once we've done that, straight through the door. And that is how you beat the vending machine room. Yeah, I'll probably do a few more of these other ones as well. I'll probably do them in sequence as well because they're quite fun. As I said, some of these earlier ones are a bit more just click around until you find something happening, which are there, which I think they solved that problem in some of the later ones where it's a bit more logical as to what things are interactable with. But I'm going to end the video here for the moment. Thank you for watching. If you've got any other suggestions for games to do, for puzzle games and stuff to look at there, please let me know in the comments. Bye.